Day 156. I have completely limited supply of space in my phone, so I can't really make videos. I just deleted the hell out of a lot of stuff in there. So I'm racing towards the next town. Major Tom woke up with me early. Say hey, Major Tom. Hey. Yeah, that's red line over there. Yeah, that's the second person night hiking with me. We're gonna go race up this mountain and try to catch ourselves a sunrise, because there's supposed to be an easterly view according to the Sobos we talked to. But probably not gonna be a lot of videos today because I don't want to delete much stuff off my phone. So I gotta get into town, dump my stuff into the cloud, and then we're back on track. Let's see what we can do. We chased the sunrise, but unfortunately there's trees in our way. But that's still not half bad looking, so we're gonna deal with what we got. Yeah, from the other way there's some pretty cool stuff going on with the clouds. Like, I love being above the clouds like that, where they look like little rivers down there. Oh yeah, that's not a half bad sunrise through the trees. Wah. Up here on Cube Mountain, enjoying our sunrise. Today was a good day. Just ran into a dude named Boomer. Last time I saw him was when I was cruising up Klingman's Dome, dying for some tobacco, and he happened to have it sitting at the top. And he also had Gorilla Tape that he had found, a whole roll of it that the trail provided for us. And I had just asked for Gorilla Tape a while before, so you know, it was all magical. You gotta love the trail magic. But it's cool running into somebody that I haven't seen since, you know, all the way back in the Smokies, the beginning of the Smokies, or yeah, somewhere near the middle. I don't remember. But they inform us that the Omelette Man is coming up in the next few miles. Now this dude, from what I hear, just hangs out on the trail, and he will make you as big of an omelet as you want. The record right now is something like 30 eggs eaten, and he puts all sorts of meats and vegetables in it. You know, he makes some, from what I hear, he makes a pretty sweet omelet. I've already eaten breakfast and several snacks because, you know, I've been up since like 3 a.m. But I think I got room for a little bit of omelet going on, so kind of excited to see this. Doing a nice leisurely day. I think today we're only doing like 15 or so, getting into town. Getting a little Wi-Fi so I can drop off stuff. I keep having to delete stuff so I can make these little videos. Phone only holds so much, you know. I'm not even sure how to get rid of all the stuff on my phone. It automatically will take away things that are older than 30 days, but I got a lot of crap in this phone, so I need to get rid of some more stuff. Anything older than like 5 days needs to go. So I'll see if I can figure that out. But off to the Omelette Man. So here we have the Omelette guy. I've been hearing about this guy for like 1,000 miles now. Comes out here, just helps hikers out. You gotta love this. Legendary trail angel. Ah, great day indeed. Okay, so stuffed with omelets, we are leaving. It was glorious. Carl is too kind. That guy must go through so many eggs, so much ham. And one of the better parts is he won't even accept money for it. Refuses to. He actually threatens you if you try to give him money. He just started doing it last year, and already, you know, he's trail famous. I've been hearing about him for like 1,000 miles now. That big old thing that I was eating, that was only 6 eggs, because he just put so much cheese and ham and vegetables in there. One of our friends, a skinny little guy, Mufasa, he actually ate 30 of them. So it was like several of those bowls that I had, because imagine that's only 6. But he did have to hang out here the rest of the day in utter pain. Food coma city. Alright, so with a belly full of eggs, I only have 3 or 4 miles to go before we're going to hitch into town. So I can get rid of some stuff on my phone, so I can stop deleting my photos, so I can make these videos. That is my priority for today. Kick around, use somebody's Wi-Fi. They got movies we can watch, and a toilet to blow up, because something's getting blown up. Today is a good day. So now we attempt to hitch into town. I got my hitch bitch here. He's gonna get me my ride. He looks way less threatening than I am. He's not as good as a vagina, but a close second, the best I got, you know. So do your thing, Major Tom. I'm gonna go hide in the bushes. Well, my hitch bitch wasn't able to get a ride, so we just started walking down the road, and these nice people stopped and picked us up. So game on, man, headed to the hostel.
Special shout out to Buddy right here. Picked us up on the side of the road. I even walked out into the road kind of like an asshole because he was swerving into the other side and it's kind of pissing me off. People do. So I actually walked out of the road. Dude still picked me up. One of the most awesome trail angels I've run into. Gotta say.
Day 157. I spent the night at Hiker's Welcome Hostel, I believe it's called. Did feel very welcome there. Decided to take a trip into town. One of the dudes that's kind of running the place, Bag of Tricks, was going for a ride, and I didn't want a guy to ride alone. And I got a big mountain to climb today, and the weather was kind of gray and cold, so I thought I'll wait a couple hours. It's only a 7-mile climb over to the next town I'm headed to. So I was like, man, I can take all day doing this, let it get nice and warm. But it's supposed to be, where the climbing gets tough. It's the whites. It's the beginning of them. Ooh, I'm excited. Might have some weather rolling in the next couple days. Tomorrow's supposed to rain, a couple days after that. But there's that hurricane in Texas going on right now, and I know storms tend to get blown east. So, and maybe some exciting shit's gonna happen. We'll find out. But for now, just kicking it. I got no choice. I'm back in Hanover somewhere-ish. It was quite a long car ride. I didn't expect it to be so long, but like I said, not in a hurry. See what the day brings. So yeah, I'm totally back in Hanover. Right behind me is where the AT picks up. I was here, like 4 days ago or something? Ran into a few hikers that I haven't seen since the Shenandoahs, so I wasn't sure if they were still on. They're like, dude, I thought you'd be like a week ahead. I'm like, I'm 4 days ahead, there's that. It's kind of cool coming back here. We're just, cruising through town, seeing if anybody needed a ride anywhere. This dude, Bag of Tricks, he's out to help people out, so. Kind of what he does, and I'm in no real hurry. I'll climb that mountain today. It'll be nice and warm by the time I get back there. Cause it's all sunshiny down here, but when I left, it was dark and cold. I don't think it was gonna storm. It was just gonna be dark and cold. So, I'll go conquer that when we get back. Right now, I'm enjoying some coffee.
There's some hikers right there at the line.
Yeah, crossing the bridge again. This is my 6th time across this bridge. Now this is the most I've crossed a bridge ever.
Still dicking around with tricks, so it's a little afternoon. It's been a little bit longer out than we intended on, and we're still not back. So there is a chance that I just might wait till tomorrow to hike out. I'm in no hurry, so I think that's where the breeze is blowing me, though. I might just be staying another night at that house, but I enjoyed it there. It was a good time. So yeah. So it turns out Tricks knows a place where fall is already happening. Look at this. Look at those colors right there. Fall has happened right here. It's a thin strip of it. But damn, look at those.
We're actually in Maine.
Yes, we are in Maine. Damn. So cool. With my twisted tea in hand, I can safely say I'm not going anywhere tonight. It is not going to happen. Not in a hurry at all. Yeah, there's one pretty interesting thing about this place. They mark it up with blazes so we can follow stuff. So there's a brown blaze on the toilet, and then there's a yellow blaze over here for rocks to pee on. So we got some yellow blazes right here. So we come around the corner, and there's rocks to pee on. How convenient is that? Hikers, we're easy to please. Day 158, and I'm finally prepared to leave the Happy Hikers Hostel. This place rocked. Had a good time here. People really good to us. Kind of hard to peel myself away, but it is a nice day. The sun finally came out. I've been here for a few hours waiting because it was cold and misty this morning. So Mowgli lived. He's still alive. Yeah, he didn't die in that storm the other night. Yeah, close, but he's not dead yet. It's hard to kill that kid, even though he doesn't dress. He doesn't dress for the occasion. Doesn't bring proper stuff, but he's not dead yet. So yep, we're gonna get our stuff going. Oh, that's a little crooked. Still a little crooked. And head on down the road, man. Finally starting the whites. This is exciting. This is like the test. We've been training for this thing the whole time. Here it is before us. I've driven around it yesterday. Tricks gave me all the ins and outs of it, and it looks pretty impressive. It's going to be a good time. Finally get above tree line for a change. I also heard that I'm not allowed to summit Katahdin in the dark, that there are fines for that. So I'm gonna, man, I really want to summit that thing in the dark. But we'll see how it works logistically. I'll talk to other people, see if I can sneak up, but I don't want to pay $300 for a sunrise photo. But maybe I can get in and out. Who knows? We'll figure it out when we get there, though. So we were off to start the whites. Mowgli, Major Tom, and I. See that big scary thing up in the distance? That's what we're headed towards. I don't know which way we take up it, but definitely not up that face. That's way too steep. But it begins. We're ready. We're excited. Somebody's gonna die on this trail. It's not gonna be me. But we will feast on whichever one of you fails. This is at a really inconvenient height. Like, it's not high enough to go under and it's too high to go over. Demonstrate for us how easy this is, Mowgli. Limbo, motherfucker, limbo.
Well, this is bullshit, dude.
I know. You gotta get down on all fours and just go for it, man. Don't scratch up your knees on the rocks.
All right, here we go.
How else you gonna do it? You can go over? Oh, not bad at all. You didn't even touch ground. Good man, good man. Been on Mount Moosilauke, I think it's called, or maybe it's Moosilauke. I've heard it called both things, but I'm going with Moosilauke. It sounds cooler. But it's just, you know, decent grade. It's nothing real hard. It does go up the whole way. Lord knows how far. I heard it was like 5 miles uphill. But it's the south side that's supposed to be scary. So when we get to the top, it's probably going to be windy and cold because it's been overcast all day. But the other side, if it gets wet at all, it's supposed to be those slick stones that are in angles where you fall and slide to your death. So, you know, if it starts raining or anything, I'll punk out and stay at the shelter. But if not, I'm definitely making it over this thing. I don't think it's going to rain. There's enough holes in the clouds, but who knows, man. I'm headed up a mountain. Things change up there. As per usual, I'm going to tell you this is way more steep than it looks. But it is slow going, but it's way better than switchbacks. These are kind of steps out of the rocks and roots. In this case, going uphill this steep, they totally speed you up instead of on flat land or down where they slow you down. I can only imagine this during a rainstorm. This would totally be a waterfall of probably pretty epic proportions. Jeebus. It's just been shit like this for miles. Man, we gotta be almost there. I don't know, the trees seem like they're thinning out a lot. We can see some blue skies here and there, but it's straight up, it's hard to tell. You all want to climb this for me? No? No? No joke up, look how low he is. I have to have the camera all angled down so you can see him. If I held my camera at my eye level like I normally do, he's not even on it. And he's just behind me. Woo. Yeah, normal level, Mowgli. Yeah, decently steep. We keep thinking we're almost there because the trees are getting thinner. We can actually see back quite a ways, if not for the haze. But you can still see back a bit. Oh, we were way higher than I expected to be though when we could start seeing through the trees. I mean, we're looking down on some stuff.
Yeah, like really down.
And still headed straight up. Lord knows where it's gonna end. But we'll find out. Trees are getting tinier still. Oh, we gotta be getting near the top. But it is still just straight up. And yeah, I know it doesn't look straight up, but I tell you every time it looks way worse than it is. Well, you don't believe me? You don't believe me? I wouldn't either. I always sound like I'm talking shit. But it is. Trust me this one time. We decided not to go to the top of Mount Moosilauke yet. We're gonna kick it here on the path because we have trees blocking the wind. It is cold up here.
Yeah.
And windy is all get out. Oh, the camera's smudged. A little bit better, okay. But yeah, it's cold and windy up here. So if we were sitting up on that rock bald, we'd be freezing. We wouldn't be able to eat lunch. So we're like, we're just gonna kick it here on the path. It's nice and mellow up here. Evidently, it's a fragile alpine vegetation area, so you know it's thinning out. We're almost to the top, probably less than a half mile according to the last sign. So,
yep.
So yeah, we'll be down off this thing in no time. There's actually 2 summits, but there's a ridge to walk in between them, so it's not like we're going down and back up. We're just gonna ridge walk over the other one and down, and it's gonna get cold and windy. But so far so good.
The next day.
Yeah, and then every day it's up over something big, but you know this is the beginnings. Fun so far. Digging it. So that's the other peak. Finally, we're getting above tree line. Look how short the trees are. They're still blocking wind for me, and I appreciate that, but you can see where they just end up on that mountain. Ooh, it is cold right now. My fingers hurt, and I'm so glad I bought extra gloves. I'm not wearing them yet, but I'm probably gonna end up breaking them out before this is over. getting cool. Oh, we are so high above everything. I remember those windmills way out there from the other day. I've not traveled very far. Came over pretty much all these mountains. Dun dun dun. And it is dark up here. They have big cairns built out of stone to guide the way since there's no trees to mark our path anymore. That's pretty cool because you can't miss these towers of stone, even in a snowstorm. Oh man, it's gonna be in the 30s up here right now. Gorgeous though. Let's get up over this thing before some rain kicks in. Oh, look how desolate it is. Sideways clouds, just rock and snow. Oh, it is windy. Windsock. I don't know if that helps. Oh man, it's pushing me backward. Fight through, fight through. Oh, when the sun peeks out. But yeah, it's rough up here right now, and this is nothing. Nothing but cloud. Made it to the town of Mount Moosilauke or Moosilauke, I'm not sure. Moosilauke. Oh, it's cold, it's gray. When the sunshine, oh shit, me over. Don't just there's sunshine right there, but nowhere else. Oh, I wish I was down there because it's cold. Oh. Alright, so yeah, it's time to get off this thing before shit gets bad. Out of here. All the steepness we did up, now we get to do down. It is way less cold and windy on this side of the mountain. Over here, it's it's still gray. There's sunlight over there, you can see it. But it's still gray, but it's not cold at least. Might even strip some layers off after a bit because I don't want to sweat through them just in case it gets cold again. But now we got to get out of this, try to get into town and reward ourselves with a pizza and a beer or something. You know how we like to do.
We get multiple beers.
Yeah, well that's what I mean when I say a beer. I mean a couple.
Maybe some liquor.
It does happen. And a prostitute. Okay, well we're stopping right there.
Alright, here we go.
Yeah, we're in the home stretch now. We only got a mile, but it's 2,000 feet down over the next mile. So yeah, it's like straight down. We haven't hit the straight down yet, but it's a drop off. If we trip, we'll get there really quick though.
2,000 feet, 1 mile.
Easy money, man. We got this. And it's getting kind of dark. My camera was lighting stuff up, so it looks way lighter than it is. But yeah, it's getting dark. But it's not nearly as cold on this side of the mountain. Oh, it was blistering cold. I couldn't even pull my phone out and work it anymore because my fingers just, they weren't cooperating with me. Even with the 2 sets of gloves on. I'm going to need to buy some gloves for my gloves because the wind was going right through those. Oh, that was bitter. And being up above tree level, if that's what being above tree level is, yeah, I need more gloves. All right, let's get to town. Or somewhere near it, I don't know. Trying to hitch at night. I'm hoping somebody just feels pity for him. I'm going to put him out on the road. He looks so much less threatening than I do. Yeah, he can give me a ride. Oh, so downhill. We're near a waterfall. We can hear it. We've heard about it. We're going to watch Mowgli just disappear down this stuff. It is something steep. You got to watch every step you do. It's just some boulder work. And these things have been polished by millions of years of being a river. I hear this thing turns into a waterfall when it rains. They warn everybody not to try to take these even if it's sprinkling because they are smooth. But it is downhill, man. Woo! If you trip, you're fucked. Okay, off to town. This part is so steep they had to put stuff, come in little steps for us to get down out of wood. Man, look how fast that water's going. This is pretty damn steep. In the rain, oh, this would definitely kill you. One slip and fall, and you're going down this thing like a water slide. Okay. We're getting that much closer. That much closer. I don't know where the hell the road is from here because it feels like we're still way up in the mountains right now. I mean, I'm looking across at other mountains and I'm higher than most of those. So yeah, I have no idea how much farther to go. The book only said a mile or so, but I didn't read it. That's somebody else telling me. But I'm not desperate enough to look in the book yet, even though it is starting to get dark. Let's go. This is damn near a cliff with steps coming out of it. like damn near a cliff. Like there's no way I could climb this without these steps. That's physically freaking impossible. Even with the steps, it's still a challenge. But yeah, this straight down a freaking cliff into nothingness down there somewhere. It's getting dark. It's exciting, isn't it? Isn't it? Is he gonna die? Is he gonna die? Oh, gotta tune in for the next episode. Maybe I'll die then. Oh, with some speed, man.
Experienced night hiker up in
Yeah.
this motherfucker.
Aren't you though, man? Not all them night hikers out.
Woo!
I guess we got a couple here. We got this shit. Trail goes over here, brother.
We get
Oh, this stuff is ridiculous. This is what it just came down. I mean, it's just straight down. Straight freaking down. Huge boulders. In the dark. Ah, the adventure. As long as you live, it's adventure. If you don't, I guess, you know, misadventure. But we're still on an adventure. I've lost Mowgli, though. I can't see crap anymore. All right, tally ho. So we totally lucked out when we got to the bottom of the hill. There was a hiker that we had met before, and he happens to have his car with him. So he drove us into town. He felt sorry for us because we were not finding a ride out there. And I got myself a twisted tea, a seasonal one. What, frosted cherry? Oh, I've never had one of those. So yeah, I got a couple of those. Gonna head over, you know, get some food and head to the hostel. They're dropping us off right there. Very cool. Today's a good day.